Hey everyone, welcome to one of the new maps in 9.5, Midgard. I'm here with Drepic, and this is exactly where we spawned here. And as you can see, we can't get our gun up high enough to hit the other side, which is where the enemy spotted. And no, Drepic, I can't see where your shell came from. But yeah, this is one of the new tank destroyers in the British line. I'll have another video showing what all those new tanks are. I'm not going to give them all a test drive, but I just wanted to show you guys what they are. This one's relatively fast, which is why I chose it. This map, however, Midgard. Wow, that was really close. It seems we don't really spot each other too much
is like
until we're off the side. And by the way, in the encounter mode,
it's so cute.
The spawn, or the one cap zone, is right here in the center area, and he is in the new tier 10. But this map is only available, I believe this is the map that's only available for up to tier 5 and below battles. And there's another new map which is only available during like esport competitions and whatnot. And yeah, it's a neat looking map. It's a shame that it wasn't a little bit bigger. Let me show you the mini map here, enlarged. And you can see there's this building here, which is right beside us, right there. And got a little building over there. We're going to check to see if that's destructible or not. I'm not sure how much this spot and this spot are really going to be used, but I guess we will see once we get actually going in the battles. What's this gun do, for example? I have all 3 ammunition types loaded. So it looks like the standard is APCR, about 400 damage, 300 penetration. That's actually a pretty good penetration for a tier 8 gun. So we don't want to. Oh, hi. We don't want to.
Hi.
We don't want to encourage the wrath of Drepic there and his 183mm gun. We'll look at that tank a little bit more too eventually, because it is another one of those unique, massive guns that can do. If you get a real lucky roll, over 1100 or over 2100 damage in one shot. But let's see what's all down here and what's destructible. I just want to drive through this because I can, and I've never really seen that before in the water.
Space.
Yes.
What is the point of this area here?
I don't know. I was wondering that myself. And I don't know if anyone's really ever going to use this side and the mirrored on the other side part of this. It seems kind of pointless.
You can't get to it without, like...
By the way, when I'm...
Okay, wargaming.
Drepic can't hear everything I'm saying because, you know, push to talk. But let's speed on around the other side and see what we can see. And then we'll take another trip through the town just to make sure we didn't miss anything there.
I have a door on my back.
We'll go around the edge there, and then we'll kill each other very
Not even
quickly.
like a hatch, just a full-size door.
Yeah, look at the turret on this thing. That's
beautiful.
Absolutely huge. We'll look at it closer in the garage and compare it size-wise to a tank that we know what its size is, rather than this new one that gives you a really hard time trying to figure out just how big it is in comparison. But it's a nice tank. You can see the tracks there. They move very nicely as we go over a bump. I'm kind of hoping we'll hit a bump. But it's also very hard for me to know what exactly is new in this version. It's kind of nice looking, though. Might not be that useful, but it's nice looking. I can kind of see how people would use this, though, if they don't want to go right into the town. You know what, Drepic? If people didn't want to go straight into the town when they spawned, they could, for example, drive down here if you were in your T-34 Heavy or something like that, and you wanted to go haul down behind something. Peek over here,
T-34.
shoot into the town.
Low tier space.
Oh, yeah, it's true. That is true. So what do we have at low tiers that's got a massively overpowered turret? Not much.
Nothing.
Alright, so there you go. These parts of the map are kind of useless. Looks nice though. That one building over there is indestructible.
Like I said, it's a nice little mini Kharkov.
And it appears that you probably
Are we
can't.
Done
almost. You probably can't get up beside that building. So that's kind of a
okay, so I was almost
no good sniper spot. No, not yet. One more trip around the city.
No, you were almost done, so I almost killed you.
What's the reload on that, by the way? He's got to wait for it to reload before he can tell for sure.
22.78 seconds.
22.7.
100% crew.
Wait, what? 22? Do you have any equipment on there?
Gun rammer.
Alright, I have that on my 183 and Brothers in Arms and a few other things, and it's 24 seconds.
Ha!
So I guess the 4005, even though it has the same size gun, and as far as I can tell, same penetration and stuff. I didn't look at it that closely.
Has more room to move around, clearly.
Yeah, it has a faster reload, so there you go. It has almost no armor, and it's more mobile, but that's a faster reload.
Let me turn my turret around.
Can you turn the turret 180
you can't
degrees?
Turn it any farther.
No, just like 45 degrees each way.
That's the limit.
Interesting.
What I was gonna say is, on the back of the turret, the door, like during Halloween, like the crew always gets annoyed because people come trick or treating at this tank.
Alright, so I think that's about it for this map here. Trapper's gonna push us into a place where we're gonna get stuck. I bet you some tanks could get stuck here, but this one will not if there was somebody. Oh, well, yeah, we're good. Alright, so now we're in Ghost Town, and this is one of those maps that, the first map, as far as I know, that you will only ever see in esports. So, this is, if you look at the mini-map here, I'll enlarge it for you.
Time to roll out.
You can see there's 2 capture points, and both are red. So, Drepik on the other team here, and his so-called team, which he doesn't have.
The load ammo.
So he can't hurt me. So he has to defend both these points, and if I capture either one, which have separate countdown timers or capture timers, whatever you call them, then he will lose. There's also the regular mode where there's a red base and a green base where our normal spawns are right now. So his one and my one in either places. So we this is to do with the new game mode, and we will get around to looking at this map now. As you can see, it's mostly town-based, but everything is very far.
I don't know if this is a desert or...
Just pretend it's Minecraft. Click F3 and you can see what biome you're in, you know?
Nothing happened.
Oh, this is the first time I've seen a crane. Is it destructible? Apparently not. We had to find out, I'm sorry. But it's... I wish I could zoom out. I wish I had my mods. By the way, if you look at the minimap view, pay attention carefully, you will see when Drepik disappears from the minimap after he's been spotted, it'll show his last known location, even without XVM or any other minimap mods showing you where he was. So, the one thing I liked when I saw this map at first, but since then it was determined that it was only going to be for like professional events. There he is there. Watch his icon on the minimap here. It's probably going to vanish in a couple seconds. I just really look forward to jumping off of this and landing on top of people, because there'd be people peeking around corners in heavy tanks, and you'd have mediums and lights and maybe even bigger heavies. I don't see his icon on the minimap, do you? When you vanish from the minimap, I don't see the new minimap features they added.
They added minimap features?
Yeah, they did the thing that XVM does, for example, where you can see the last known spotted location of vehicles.
They did?
Yeah. But I don't see it on here.
I thought that was like proposed.
But it's so hard to tell what has and what hasn't been added on here, because there isn't any, at the time I'm recording this, any change log at all. Just the ASAP videos saying what they're going to change, and they didn't really specify a whole lot of things. So it looks like this map is... It looks like this map is very much mirrored in every direction.
I only know what FTR tells me.
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing for me. But this is center in the...
You know, I was excited by the name Ghost Town, and you know what this is?
Not a ghost town or a ghost town?
This is just one of those like what is
Don't mind his dog.
or like what's this? You know what I mean, right?
No. Oh, Western?
Yeah, that.
Alright, so there's the second capture point over here. As you can see, this is really going to change things. I wish they had random battles like this, but 2 capture points would be amazing in that case. And very difficult. What's it say when you capture one?
The tank moves so much faster with the shells weighing it down.
Enemy base 1. Alright.
Clearly.
And yeah, it's very symmetrical. That's the word I was looking for earlier when I said mirrored. Look, we'll head over to the outskirts and see what there is over on this side. I see there's this kind of thing on both sides of the maps, up near both spawn points. This area over here has my curiosity. Hopefully I can cross this river. I don't think I can. I'm not gonna make it. I might make it. I made it. I don't know if you will.
I'm not back.
You got it. Oh, the edge of the map's right here. I was gonna see if I could go haul down if I was at a heavy tank behind that ship. Now we can see if we can make it back. Looks like the border's right here, close enough that you can't climb up on this mountain either. No, don't do it. I'm not done looking at the map. Ah. Alright, so now we are in Winterberg, or Winterberg as they're calling it. Alright then. Whatever you want, Wargaming. So, Drapic pointed out that there's not really any snow. It's more of a iceberg. So we're going to call it iceberg then, right? If it's ice, not snow.
Oh my god.
Alright, so as you can see, this is also in the 742, whatever the new format is.
Tell me this is snow. It's like a blizzard.
There's 2 capture bases on this side as well, on this map for one team as well. But I'm pretty sure this map is just a simple reskin as opposed to having any actual useful changes to it, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, jeez. But it needs some kind of snow effect. It just does. This map just doesn't look good without some kind of snowy effect.
So good at this whole bat chat thing.
Alright guys, so that's it for the maps in 9.5. There was 3 of them. Just to recap here, there was Winterberg here, that I like to call Iceberg, because it's more icy than snowy. And there was also Midgard, a map that you'll probably never see unless you play below Tier 5. And there was also Ghost Town, which is a map that you'll probably also never see unless you play in training rooms or are a professional player of some sort. So, if you haven't seen my other videos so far, I've got another one for 9.5 where we're actually racing the T-95 Tier 9 American heavy tank with a top speed of 12 kilometers per hour against an Archer. Yeah, no strings attached there. It was all on level ground, asphalt level ground. Actually, it was cobblestone, but whatever. And we might actually be able to win with the T-95 in a race going forward. No other catch. And there's also a video that has been up or will be up very, very soon with just a quick comparison of all the new tanks, all the new British tanks. And take a look at all those. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of mine and Drepic's deaths here, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye. What am I expecting to circle a bat chat? I can't have any fun.